What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another crypto market update on the Ace Crypto YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me again. So we're going to jump us straight back into Bitcoin again, 21,000. Oh, we did drop below 22,000. It was 22,100 when I woke up this morning. So obviously we've dropped over $100 overnight, which is, kind of it to be expected. When we get over to the charts, you'll see what I mean. So Ethereum still holding very strong, 1,539, very close to where we were yesterday. So Ethereum seems to be holding. Seems to be a lot of volume flowing through Ethereum, mainly due to the traders and a lot of people anticipating the Ethereum 2.0 merger. So I do see that being quite bullish there. Let's move on down and see what else we can see on the chart today. So we got Cardano, 49 cents, a little bit less than it was yesterday. I think we had 50 cents yesterday, so Cardano is a buying opportunity there. Not the biggest fan of Cardano, but I'm more than happy for my mind to be changed. Just need to do a bit more digging into the actual Cardano ecosystem. It seems to be moving a lot recently, but I don't know why, so we'll have to get in and have a look at why. XRP, 34 cents, another buying opportunity there. Anything under, 50 cents for XRP is definitely a buying opportunity, We can all see good things happening when the lawsuit ends. So make sure you're stacking your moon bags of XRP, guys. Even if, we only go into $10, even if we can only hit $10, we've all still made money. I'd love to be wrong and see 10,000, 37,000 XRPs. I would love to be wrong. So we got Solana under $40. I'm still bullish on Solana, even though the network's not been the best. As you can see with the chart there, it hasn't had the best couple of weeks. But I'm still quite bullish on Solana. Polkadot I like. Matic I like, as yesterday's video was a little bit about Matic. And I read an article yesterday saying Matic could reach $100. I mean, I'd love to see it, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see Matic at $100, but it's going to have to do a good 100x from here. I'm very bullish because of the ZK roll-up situation they've got going on with Polygon at the moment. So we'll talk a little bit more about ZK roll-ups in a later video. Interesting topic if you do want to look up yourself. ZK roll-ups. Tron, I don't like Tron at the moment. You think I would, being a content creator, but to me it seems like a bit of a scam. Tron wants to give content creators back, basically, the money that they're owed, essentially. Uniswap as well. Uniswap's very, very helpful if you are into these type of swap coins. Uniswap's very good for that. He did have a bit of a scam a couple of weeks ago. I think it was, I can't remember what it was called now. It wasn't the Ronin hack. That was that was actually Infinity. But anyway, Uniswap did have basically, I think it was an airdrop type of situation. So we need to have a look further into that. If you are going onto Uniswap, just be careful about what you're doing at the moment. FTX token, still $28. I see this going very, very high in the future. Mainly because of Sam Bankman-Fried. If Binance can do it, so can FTX. I haven't looked at the token supplies yet, to be honest with you. We may do that in a later video to have a look at the Binance BNB supply versus the FTX token. So it's be worth looking into supplies and figuring out if they are at a similar tokenomics to go to a similar type of level. Anyway, moving on to the crypto bubbles today. As you can see, we had a bit of a red day. ApeCoin is one of the only things that's green there at the moment. We're still hovering about the $6.60. I am bullish on the future for ApeCoin, mainly because of how strong the Bored Ape Yacht Club community actually is. With the release of the other side NFT, seems very NFT metaverse seems very promising. I like the way they're going with it. Chain, that's just normal chain. That's not chain link. What have we got over here? Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet token. So I do like Trust Wallet. I think that would have been a good one to get an airdrop in, to be honest with you. I think that would have been a very valuable airdrop to get. So there is a couple of airdrops that we are looking at in the future. We'll get onto them shortly. So as you can see, not much is happening there. But if I go on to the week, you'll see we got a lot of green bubbles there. So we got, what have we got here? FTM, we got SNX. Nothing major. So you got the tiny Ethereum bubble there. And the ApeCoin bubble just floating away on its own, just up in the top corner there. So moving on to the fear and greed, again we're literally the same as we were yesterday, so there's not much to actually talk about. Like I said, I mainly use the fear and greed for figuring out if it's a buying opportunity or selling opportunity, or mainly sentiment in the market. So obviously we're bang in the middle as far as I'm concerned. That's in the middle quarter, which means it's just a hodl-in type of situation at the moment. Moving on to the Bitcoin chart, as you can see, we had a bit of a drop last night. A drop followed by a drop, a low followed by a lower low, followed by a lower low, a lower low, a lower low, and then a final lower low. So that is a big lot of lows going straight down there, as you can see. So that is not good. As you can see there, it's not good. So what do I see happening in the future? I do see us retracing this a little bit, probably sticking between these ranges mainly in the next, over the weekend I would assume, mainly sticking between these ranges. It could drop a little further, but I do see a retracement first, if I'm honest. So that's roughly what I'm thinking about the Bitcoin over the next couple of hours. This is on the 1 hour chart, by the way, so if we go down to the 15-minute, see if we can spot anything interesting. So as we can see there, we've spotted a pretty much a lower low again there. Yes, so that's not looking good. We might see a bit of a pull down, actually, looking at it now. We might see it drop down to 21,500 department, roughly around that area. Looking at the 15 minutes, we can jump onto the 5 minutes just to have a little bit more. Again, yeah, we're printing some pretty red candles there, so I would assume that we would likely see some sort of drop happening in the next couple of hours or the next couple of days, realistically. So that is what I'm targeting for Bitcoin, roughly down in these ranges down here. If we happen to break out, then obviously we will break out higher or break out lower, but I'm assuming it's just going to follow on a little bit of a low crabbing pattern. So moving on to crypto news. There's been a lot happening today, actually. There's been a lot happening in the news. So I've cherry-picked a couple of the good ones, and we'll go through them together. Right, Bitcoin records 2 times higher 30-day trading volume than Apple despite a bear market. So I just want to talk to you quickly about asset classes. So asset classes, it's never been so popular to be an investor. You'll see all these 17-year-old kids, 16-year-old kids with investor in their profile because they realize that working just isn't going to pay the way. And nobody wants to work their entire life anymore when there are, quite frankly, easier ways. Like trading Bitcoin, for instance, is a good, profitable area to be in if you are good at trading. It will take you a while to be good at trading, 2, 3, 4 years to be a decent, profitable trader. But after that 3-4 year period is up, you should be making, well, I wouldn't say good money, but you should be making more than you lose anyway. That's the problem with trading, is you have to be good at it and take the emotions completely out of the situation. It's difficult to take your emotions out of it, but trading does help you become more of a central person. It helps you control your emotions. It helps you deal with stressful situations. So trading can be very, very beneficial. But if we go down to the younger kids nowadays, they don't want to go out and spend money on alcohol. They want to go and buy basically a new pair of Jordans that they're going to wait 2 years for and sell them on for double, or a new Supreme Court, or everything is an investment these days. People don't want to buy 75 shares in a basically a pharmaceutical company. They want to invest in things that they can actually see and follow with their own brains, essentially. So with the crypto narratives, for instance, you can be on Twitter all day, every day, following the narratives. You could be following the charts. There's a lot of different ways that you can get good at cryptocurrencies, get good at investing. So it's not only just investing in the S&P 500 anymore. We have other alternatives. Digital asset classes that people are tending to move into these days. You've even got NFT marketplaces that are out there to confirm or validate that your NFT is a good NFT, or, an actual real one. There's a lot of different markets out there at the moment, not just the stocks, bonds, commodities, securities, currencies. There's lots of different markets out there now, especially with the cryptocurrency digital assets. So it's getting much more popular to obviously invest in different places other than, say, Apple as a stock. I'm not saying Apple as a stock is a bad stock. I'm just saying that people don't want to invest in stocks as much anymore. They see cryptocurrencies as being way, way more profitable. There's nothing in this world that's going to make you as much money as cryptocurrencies can make you. That's the optimal word there, is can. I'm not saying they will, but if you follow the narratives for long enough, through a few bear markets and a few bull runs, then there's no reason you can't make a very substantial amount of money. So this is what the younger generation is seeing. We're not seeing Apple stocks going up 2%. We want to see Bitcoin go up thousands of percent, or cryptocurrencies go up thousands of percent. It makes more sense for us to do that. So moving on. Costa Rican Bitcoin fan pays for entire holiday in Bitcoin. I just wanted to include this one because it's a bit of fun. You know, I like the fact that he has managed to pay for his holiday in Bitcoin, but in a couple of years he's going to be saying to his missus, do you realize how much I actually paid for that holiday in Bitcoin? Because, you know, say he paid half a Bitcoin then, you know, it was a good holiday, let's just say. If you paid half a Bitcoin for a holiday, 10 years' time, that Bitcoin's worth $200,000, then he is literally paid $200,000 for a holiday. So, I probably wouldn't have gone this route with it, if I'm honest. I probably would have still paid with a stable coin, because, you know, stuff that has a bigger supply tends to be usable for the public, essentially, you know. Bitcoin doesn't have a massive supply, whereas Ethereum does have a bit of a bigger supply, so that's why people tend to use Ethereum for more. Also because people can build decentralized applications, smart contracts, NFTs, exchanges, you name it, on the Ethereum blockchain. So Ethereum has more use cases. Moving on. So China to respect privacy of the digital yen. So this is very, very interesting. It's very interesting. So apparently China are going to basically keep their eyes off a lot of people that are holding the digital yen. Has a limited you know what I'm trying to say, feature that allows reasonable anonymous transactions. So it's going to be a bit more anonymous than most of China is nowadays, because as you know, China is a pretty oppressive state at the moment, so it goes by social rankings and all these different things, but it doesn't look like the digital yen for now is going to have a lot of egg into anonymity and privacy and stuff like that. So that is a good thing for China to be doing, an interesting thing for China to be doing. I wouldn't have thought they would actually do anything near this. So we're moving on again to Voyager. So Voyager clashes with Sam Bankman-Fried over low ball buyout offer. So the fact that they're even complaining about a buyout offer is quite substantial, quite groundbreaking. Bankruptcy lawyers representing cryptocurrency lender of Voyager Digital have slammed a buyout proposal spearheaded by Sam Bankman-Fried's companies, claiming that the offers made several false and misleading assertions. That violated both bankruptcy. Okay. Voyager responds to a joint offer in court filing lodged. Somebody's calling it a lowball bid that would give crypto billionaire businessmen an upper hand. Well, obviously he's not going to give, you know, what is worth, because they've already bankrupted themselves. You know, they're not worth that much. They've already shown that their company isn't worth that much. So I don't know what to say on this one, guys. You know. Leaving out those made a defunct hedge firm 3 Hours Capital. Yeah, so a little bit about 3 Hours Capital as well. As you may know from yesterday's video, 3 Hours Capital have shown their heads. They've shown their heads. They're in Dubai and they're claiming they've done nothing wrong. Moving on from that one anyway. Web3. So this is the Audius. I don't know if you've heard about Audius, but Audius is basically it's a decentralized Spotify type of situation. So there was a hack involved, and they stole 6 million worth of coins of their own coins. Can't remember what their coins are actually called. Audio token price. The audio token price. So after stealing 16 million tokens for $6 million, the hacker sold them for $1.08 million on Uniswap, causing a slippage in the audio token price. Yeah, I'd imagine if you did flood a market with 18 million tokens, that you would have a bit of slippage happening there. But, you know, this is not good for Audius, but I do like the Audius type of situation. I like the fact that we do have some form of decentralized audio NFT type of situation, because that's what basically it is. That's basically what this is. Web3 Spotify is all you really need to know about it. So moving on to one of the last things we have today, how cold storage can ward against this crypto winter freeze. A Celsius bankruptcy shows moving to decentralized ways to hold crypto is not only sensible, but is what Satoshi envisioned all along. So if you don't know who Satoshi is, Satoshi Nakamoto was the guy who came up with the Bitcoin, basically. So he invented Bitcoin, dropped it all, kept a lot for himself, and disappeared without a trace. So nobody to this day knows who Satoshi is. There's a lot of people who think they know, you know. I've heard rumors lots of different rumors. It could be this person, it could be that rumor, it could be this person. Elon Musk thinks it's this person. Another person could think it's, thinks it's Vladimir Putin, for God's sake. I don't particularly think it's Vladimir Putin, but there is a guy out there who was on the richest list at one point when Bitcoin was very high. Not anymore, but yep, that is Satoshi Nakamoto. So anyway, basically what this is about is taking your cryptocurrencies off exchanges. It's basically telling you to get them onto cold storage wallets, or even a hot storage wallet would be better than an exchange. So when you store your cryptocurrencies on exchanges, they basically go into a big pool. You get a bit of an IOU that tells you how much of this pool you own. If they go liquid, if they have to pay back their creditors or whatever they have to do, if they go bankrupt, whatever, then basically what's going to happen is they're going to use your money to pay off the debts. So if you put in a cold storage wallet, it's going to be more beneficial because that doesn't go online. A hot wallet is online, something like a Trust Wallet, as we just looked at. There's a couple of them out there. You can use Coinbase's wallet as well. Coinbase's wallet, not the exchange. There are two different applications. There's a few of them. Exodus Wallet is non-KYC, so that's pretty handy to know. So you basically want to get your cryptocurrencies off exchanges as fast as you can. So jumping on over quickly, we're going to go on over to Mintiscore. So Mintiscore is an interesting one for NFTs as we go over pretty much most of the past updates. So this is the one we do have a whitelist for on our Discord, MCR Discord. Jump on over. So this one is, jump on here if you are into the NFT situation. So this ranks things by their social media presence, basically. How good their social media presence is, how strong, how big their followers are, Discord, etc. So this is quite interesting site to know about here. So make sure you're having a little look on these to figure out any good NFTs to come up. Obviously, we do have the both Solana and the Ethereum ecosystems. They're ready to drop. There are a lot more ecosystems out there. XRP, HBAR, Cardano. There's a lot of other infrastructures and blockchains that do NFTs. So, thank you for joining me today, guys. Make sure that you are following the Ace Crypto YouTube channel. I much appreciate it. We have 33 subscribers. We were 34 last night. Whoever unsubscribed yesterday, I'm not very happy with you. No, I'm joking. No, but we are moving slowly. We've only had the channel open a month, and we've already got 33 subscribers with more videos on the daily. So make sure you're following over on the TikTok as well, Ace Crypto TikTok. We are nearing on up to 2,000 followers so far. We go live pretty much every single day from about 11 AM in the UK. And last but not least, make sure to follow on the Twitter, because the Twitter is valuable and very important. So what I'd recommend you doing, even if you don't follow me, Ace_crypto, you'll see down there. Even if you don't follow me, jump on over to the people that I am following and you will get a good bit of information left, right and centre. So as you can see there, just for instance, breaking the USA interest rate hike will likely be 0.7 this week, not 1%. Bullish narrative expected from the Feds around slowing down interest rates. This is very good news for crypto. There we go. See, that's just for instance. So this is why you need to be on the Twitter and following and being engaging. So remember, guys, don't get caught sleeping in this bear market. But thank you very much for joining me today. Like and subscribe, all them good things, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.